Tonight at Cagematch, Dierkes Fernie return as champions to take on a new challenger, Jon and Seth, aka Cool T-Shirt. Are you ready? I'm ready!
I'm ready!
I'm ready!
I'm ready!
I'm ready!
I'm ready!
I'm ready! Tonight we have a cage match, folks. Dierkes Fernie with 9 wins return to see if they can make it to 10, to double digits. But tonight they have a very, very difficult challenger. Jon and Seth, aka Cool T-Shirt, are here to fight and see if they can stop Dierkes and Fernie. Now, let's check with the audience to see who their favorite is tonight.
Dierkes and Fernie.
Jon and Seth.
Dierkes and Fernie.
Jon Seth.
Dierkes and Fernie.
Jon and Seth.
I always root for the underdog.
I am a huge Jon Daly fan.
Seth Morris is just really hilarious.
Dierkes and Fernie.
They're so fast, they're so funny, they're so good.
They're like acid and a math class together. They fuck with my mind.
I really like the flower format that they use.
Only thing that could stop Dierkes and Fernie is probably a solar flare knocking out the computers they rely on for their nerd-based humor.
They're out to kill.
In tonight's competition, your challengers, Jon and Seth, aka Cool T-Shirt, will be going first, followed by your champions, Dierkes and Fernie. Now, let's check out some show highlights from tonight's show.
What do you do for a living? Well, I'm a computer programmer, but they were gonna offer me this like manager position, like move out, and I was like, it's so funny. I was actually thinking of you, and I'm like, oh look, now I'm done.
Clinton, obviously an alien. Barack Obama, alien. Mitch McConnell, alien right there. John Boehner, crystal. Boom.
It opens in a thrift store, and it takes about 100 pages to realize what this thing is. Purposely keep obscure.
And how do you reveal it?
And
then what's the?
There's just a giant font that says this thing.
Oh, I want to talk to you. Yeah? I haven't paid rent in like 5 months. So you are going to be responsible for you and me and both of our awful fucking wives getting kicked out of the house we share?
I have a sore on my tailbone. I shall do.
If the bear wasn't being mean, it probably thought.
Oh no, you weren't there. The bear was an asshole. The bear was a jerk. Don't do it! They'll kill us, Bentley! Are you laughing? Hey! Hey, what are you? What the? Man! They'll wear their intestines as ties!
When's the last time you made love to a young apple cheek?
Yesterday.
Sorry, an apple cheeked.
Apple-cheeked woman.
Oh, that would be.
What did you say yesterday?
Huh?
What did you say yesterday about?
I thought you said apples.
What do you want?
Tell my wife I said good night.
He says good night. I don't fucking care what he says.
Did he say anything to me?
I'm not here. Now, after the audience voted and those votes were counted, we had one winner, and that winner was Dierkes and Fernie. For the 10th week in a row are your champions. How did they do it? Let's check in with the Tim Russert of Improv, Jonny Svarzbein in the Improv locker room.
Thanks, Harrison. What we had here was a classic 2-on-2 main stage matchup. We had our challengers Cool T-Shirt going up first, and they got the suggestion of pompadour. So using the first scene where we found Boone, the greaser who uses a bump in his hair, like Snooki does. Then we had an introspective beach bonfire at a writer's retreat, into an apple skin and mattress fucking discussion, into a game Foxworthy and Karen the Bitch Nazi loom on New Year's Eve 1939 scene. Then we had a shitty art collector who only cares about money, and they ended it all with a father-son divorce talk into Jon Daly singing Everybody's Talking. It was a great set by our challengers. Then we had our champions, Dierkes and Fernie, coming up, and they got the suggestion of kayak, which they use in a mono scene where you had 2 married friends packing for a camping trip. Then they did cut twos out of that mono scene in this order. An asshole bear, a high table and a low chair, a hassle bear callback, a passed out two-faced tattoo prank, an asshole owl, crystal and alien seminar, a vaudevillian construction site walk, a party brothers scene, a pinball class, and a 4-way goodnight kiss. What happened in the end? Dierkes and Fernie remain your champions, and you'll see them next week at the UCB Cagematch. For UCB Cagematch, I'm Jonny Schwartz, and I'm reminding you that anything can happen in a cage match.
Thanks Jonny, for that improv analysis. Dierkes and Fernie now have 10 wins in a row. They will return next week to face a brand new challenger, Tall, Small. It's going to be a very epic cage match. You're going to want to make reservations. You can do that right now at the UCB Theater's website, all right? It's next Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Now, until next week, keep on rocking. Do 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 do.